The families at Children's Place are facing so much more than just illness. They are alone. They battle stigma. They live in a cycle of poverty. Children's Place is here to help these families with education, with childcare, with guidance and support, giving parents the time and ability to find work so that they can provide for their children.
The heart of Children's Place has always been and still is to work with children and families living with HIV.
When I think of Children's Place, I just think of love and compassion and reaching out to those in need in the most sincere way.
For most of the families that we work with, poverty is a multi-generational problem.
A lot of these parents can't even afford simple things. They're poor, they're hungry.
If we don't act, these children will suffer. Their parents will not receive the medications that they need. These children will not have 3 square meals a day.
Children's Place is here to help these families.
One of the things that we've developed over the last 20 years is a comprehensive continuum of care that really addresses the children and the families and the communities that they live in a way that supports them through a lot of the challenges that they face.
20 years ago, the face of HIV was very different. Babies were dying, treatment was limited. It was a time of suffering. But things are different today. Children's Place is providing education and opportunity from the very beginning because we know that is the answer. That is one of the keys out of poverty.
The children who graduate from our program enter into kindergarten with stronger vocabulary, better pre-reading skills, better math skills.
With this education, they'll be successful in life.
Families' lives are absolutely transformed because of the work of Children's Place International.
Children's Place International is making an incredible difference. Families affected by HIV/AIDS without support in places like Haiti and places like Southern Africa crumble under the stress of the illness. Children's Place puts those families on completely different trajectories.
We have kids who are going to school who would be literally dead by now. They would not have gotten their medication, they would not have had food, and they certainly would not have had the opportunity to get an education.
Breaking the cycle of poverty means that we do our best to satisfy the basic needs of the families, but also to look toward the future and to strategize for how we can empower families to be the masters of their own destinies.
I can't think of another organization in the greater Chicagoland community that's making more of an impact on children in the community than the Children's Place.
It's a warm, loving environment where children are able to come and feel very safe.
I like the Children's Place. It's cool. It's a great place.
It's like a family. It's helping me to raise my son.
I want to be a scientist. I want to be a princess.
21 years ago, the Children's Place started as a place of hope. And 21 years later, we still provide that hope for so many families and children.
We've opened 2 new classrooms in the Early Learning Center, which means we have 16 more infants and toddlers in our program.
I encourage everyone to come and spend some time seeing it for yourself.
Please come visit my classroom. We'd love to share with you all that we are doing and learning every day.
I would like to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for all your help and support.
Your donation helps us with so many families.
Your help really benefits these families in ways that you can't even imagine.
I can assure you $1 invested in the Children's Place will give you great gratification. It'll be well used and it will make a difference in youngsters' lives.
Comes down to how much we have in resources. It comes down to you.
It's a train that's headed out of the station into an area of some tremendous success. Please jump on board with us.
Place say, please help the children place. He said, please help the children place.